So today I'm going to be taking the Mob 6 that I normally fly, which is on a 75mm frame. I've taken off all the motors. I've had to replace one because the bell keeps, well, it's not the bell, but it's the magnets inside the bell keep dropping out of the bottom. I don't know if you'll pick that up on camera. You see a little silver line on the bottom of there, just underneath the black bell. And then if you take a normal one, the silver line doesn't exist. It's just the black edge. You can see it's sat up inside, whereas on this one it's very much low and hanging down. So anyway, I've taken off all my normal 1mm shaft motors. It's 0802 19,000 kV, and I'm going to swap out the 1.5mm shaft 0802 20,000 kVs that come on the new Mobula 7. I'm going to change the motors over and then we'll see how it flies. I'll give you a little bit of my thoughts on it, and then I'm going to change back to the 1mm motors, see if there's any real difference. We'll see if the board survives. It might not. The new one's got 12 amp ESC, whereas this one's only got 5 amp ESC. Could be bye-bye board, but it might be good fun. This is just for anyone thinking that they might get the 1.5mm shafts for their original Mobulas that they've got knocking about, rather than changing to a whole new setup. Okay, quick check that all the motors line up and spin the right way. Quick turn the controller on. Let's just see how it goes, see if we get any issues, anything like that. So yeah, you can run the 1.5mm shaft motors on the Mob 6 original board. It's the original Mob 6 board in there. Certainly a lot beefier. The 1.5mm sits below the top of the propeller, and the 1mm sits just above the top of the propeller, showing that it's actually slightly longer and probably more prone to bending. So the 1.5mm's got everything going for it at the minute. Be keen to see how they fly for a while. I've always flown the 19,000 kV, these ones that you've always seen, and always used those. It's interesting to see a new design and see what comes of it, and whether I'll be changing all my motors to the 1.5mm. Potentially, if they don't bend, I will be doing that. I think the only difference really is going to be in the durability, because that 1.5mm shaft is slightly shorter, and it's also, you know, it's thicker. It's going to be slightly stronger. That is the test of the 1.5mm shafts versus the 1mm shafts. There's not really much difference, so it's just going to give you more durability. I think if you're going to start flying sort of toothpicks and stuff like that, the 1.5mm shaft is going to certainly do you better, because it's just going to be that much more durable. Yeah, so happy flying.